In this video we are going to talk about how to start a vegetable garden for beginners. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. Thinking about growing your own vegetables at home? It's a rewarding experience, watching your plants grow all the way to harvest and the dinner table. Putting time and effort into any project or hobby is an achievement by itself. Just my opinion, but anything that gets us out of the house and mixing with nature is what life is all about, but I'm a bit biased. Let's get muddy. Tip number 1, start small. You may be doing this as an alternative source of food, but this is also a fun, enjoyable experience. Don't overdo it at the beginning, planting a huge plot with every possible vegetable you think of. Things may not go as planned on your first go. Don't be disheartened by failures, it only makes the reward that much sweeter. Tip number 2, plant things you like to eat. Sounds obvious, but when we like to eat what we grow, then we tend to look after them more. What to grow first? I recommend starting with vegetables that require little maintenance and reach harvest relatively quickly. Any of these are ideal for your first crop: beetroot, rocket, potatoes, courgettes, chili. Choose a couple you'll like, and don't worry, we will soon be on the second crop and start expanding our range. Tip number 3, use a growing container. For fruit and vegetables, it is preferred to use a container so we can control the growing environment. We can maintain the soil, watering and light conditions a lot easier. Types of containers for growing vegetables. You can grow vegetables in any container. The main thing to be aware of is making sure there is enough space and soil for roots. However, we will stick to the traditional rectangular-shaped wood or plastic containers and concentrate on the space. Firstly, how much space do you have to play with? How to grow vegetables. Sheltered, sunny spot is best for veg. Beetroot. Seeds can be directly sown into shallow drills in the soil and can be harvested within a few weeks. They do not bolt, a term applied to vegetable crops when they prematurely run to seed, usually making them unusable, so they are an ideal choice for beginner growers. Rocket. Can be sown in pots and harvested on a cut-and-come-again basis, so you don't need to tend the plants for long. Potatoes. Plant them in the ground or an old compost bag, cover the leaves with soil when they first appear, known as earthing up, and harvest a few weeks later. Courgettes. Renowned for producing a heavy crop from a number of plants. For best results, grow them in soil that is fertile and easily watered, harvesting courgettes when they are no more than 10 centimeters wide. Cayenne chili. Grows well in containers outside in a warm, sunny position. It works just like bush tomatoes, providing them with the heat they need. They will continue producing well until the first frosts occur in autumn. Provide plenty of water. The key to garden success is watering, especially in warm, dry regions. In the first week after sowing seeds or transplanting seedlings, watering is crucial to keep plants strong. After your plants are established, watering them regularly can be more beneficial than a little sprinkle every day. Then the water will seep deeper into the soil, which encourages the roots to grow deeper. Tip number 5, start composting. Composting is a great way to reuse your organic waste and turn it into something useful. This article will explain the benefits of composting, how to start a compost pile, and what kind of materials you should include in your compost pile. Benefits of composting. Protects the environment by using up organic waste and turning it into something useful. Produces nutrient-rich soil for vegetables, flowers, fruits and other plants. How to start a compost pile. Find a location for the compost heap as close as possible to where you grow your plants. The compost heap should be at least 3 feet high and have a hole in the center big enough for an adult to crawl inside, about 4 by 6 feet. It's important that it has good air circulation, so don't put too many large logs on top of. Make sure it's not near any plants or trees that you want to keep them, as the compost heap will start to degrade any plant in its path. For the best harvest, your vegetable garden needs rich, healthy soil. You know it when you feel it. It drains well and doesn't take long to dig. How gritty or powdery do you see your garden soil? Too much sand or too much clay? The combination of these types, and in which specific proportions, determines the texture of your garden soil. Organic materials can transform ordinary soil into one that is dark, crumbly, and literally full of life. Soil of all textures can be improved, no matter how rough it is, through the incorporation of organic matter. Sandy soil, for instance, is made up of large soil particles, and water and nutrients run through the open spaces rather rapidly. In contrast, clay soils contain tiny, densely packed particles that hold moisture, but are extremely difficult for plant roots to access oxygen. Compost helps separate those tiny clay particles so water can drain more freely and plant roots can get the oxygen they need. Add any needed amendments such as compost to the soil before planting and work them in with a tiller or spade. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.